weather modification programs, experimental ones done by private companies, done by the United States government, done by states across the United States, are underway. There's more than 50 of them in operation across the United States. All of these impact agriculture because they change the microclimates needed for agriculture to survive. None of these programs that I know of today, and this is all public record, are available at any time with oversight, agricultural oversight or public oversight. These programs impact agriculture, and there are programs around the world. International corporations are modifying our weather all the time, and they're modifying it in ways that cover thousands and thousands of square miles. Most of it is chemically altered, so that what happens is that we are putting chemicals, ground-based chemicals coming from airplanes that change and modify our weather. So one of the things that I'm concerned about and that we need to address in the future is how these programs are impacting microclimates needed for our crops to survive.
Weather control techniques. We have a complete package on that, which I did not bring, but I certainly will see to it that it is brought in for the record. Number one, the entire patents on the equipment. Number two, Senator Claiborne Pell's complete statement and story of his own that not only does it exist, but that we even utilized it as far back as the Vietnam War. You might want to touch base with Senator Pell.
I just want to repeat before I turn to
So yes, but we do have all that information.
You're saying the government has created weather tampering techniques so that the, quote, New World Order will be able to starve millions of Americans.
Worldwide.
Millions of Americans, and to control the rest.
Yes, sir, and that's my belief. As bizarre as that sounds, if somebody had told me that that equipment even existed 10 years ago, I would have thought they were nuts, sir. And at this point in time, we have all the documents to prove it. And if you think that 85 tornadoes takes place in the middle of our growing area by simultaneous accident, I'm sorry. With the equipment that's already set up internationally, and as bizarre as that is, it is proven and documented. We will supply you with those documents. As bizarre as that is, I would say that weather wars, and this is quoting actually Senator Claiborne Pell himself, that they are the greatest weapon ever created in the world, and that's the Senator's own statement. So yes, I do stand on that.
Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I invite you to listen carefully to the sounds you are about to hear. The sounds certainly get your attention, and they're making headlines all over the world.
Tonight, investigators are trying to solve a bizarre mystery.
Strange noises heard around the world the last few weeks.
Hoje, Marcelo Espanha, boa noite para você. Conta melhor essa história pra gente.
A loud, strange noise early this morning woke up families in St. Paul.
Some people describe them as trumpets. Others called it a long hum or even booms, like this recording in Tallahassee, Florida back in 2011.
Don't go out there. You see anything?
The sound lasted nearly an hour.
I know it's coming from there somewhere.
The mysterious sounds were also captured on national TV during a Tampa Bay Rays baseball game.
And the bunt is foul. The count is 1-1.
And what could that possibly be? Somebody shut the door.
It sounds supernatural.
So what is everyone hearing? There have been many theories: earthquakes, electromagnetic activity, solar activity, secret government projects.
Washed out roads, stranded cars, and even flooded homes. Those are just some of the problems caused by last night's heavy rains in southern New Mexico.
It's a quick snapshot of Roswell's stormy weather. the most rainfall the city has seen in more than 60 years.
This is one last night, just east of us. And this was that was a picture every second.
Daniel Fuller caught part of the storm on his GoPro.
I've lived here about 20 years, and I have never seen flooding like this before.
And this photo shows more flooding in Roswell. The water is up to the doors of those cars.
How long have you all lived here?
Oh, 12 years.
Have you ever seen flooding like this?
Not like this, no.
Southeast Texas is at risk for more flooding this morning after violent storms killed at least one person. Thunderstorms unleashed heavy hail in San Antonio Tuesday. Cars took a beating.
In Houston, a second straight day of drenching rain flooded the downtown area. Winds hit 60 miles an hour. The floodwaters are creating unusual dangers.
The rain pounded St. James Parish for quite some time today, too, causing widespread flooding there.
Caskets from the cemetery on Belrose Lane floating away from their resting places.
The rain started before dawn. Severe storms that dumped a deluge on St. James Parish. Drainage ditches overflowed, streets flooded. But the bigger story is that over 60 homes and businesses have been flooded.
Is that rain, huh? How strange, how to spray them clouds with them planes. Deep pain inside of these veins, huh? Deep pain in these veins, huh? How strange, how I got these fibers, these strange. Gotta work for a living all the while. Gotta work for a living, oh I. And I suppose from the highs and lows, lies are told when in July snows. Pinocchio can't hide his nose any more than the camel can hide his toe. But who am I? I don't know nothing. I don't know no thing. How about I take my rapper thoughts and go smoke some rapper weed? They got a coffin if you sleep R.I.P. Then the elite trigger tsunamis using technology. HAARP. Whirlpool, earth move, observe the truth of what words do. Words are more than just hurt you. Words alone fill up church pews. Words alone change the outcome, make you reconsider taking nurse school. Words alone make you pay attention to the problems that you never worked through. Bird food for the mind, brainwashed over time. Life expectancy on a decline. Vaults up in the sky, I look up and I ask, wow, oh Lord. It's hard to tell what freedom is when you gotta die for it. And I ain't got that much time to be waiting. Yo, I guess I just ain't got the patience. I'm sick and tired of debating. Yeah, the fuck I look like out here slaving. You call it complacent, but you basic. HAARP.
Bands of that is not rain, that is not snow. Believe it or not, military aircraft flying through the region, dropping small bits of aluminum. Sometimes it's made of plastic or metallicized paper. Now, they won't confirm that, but I was in the Marine Corps for